are Geekcentric, and you can be too. Love ya. Get home safe, guys. Peace. Hello, Whovians. My name is Nate, and welcome to the Geekcentric podcast, and welcome to our special Behind the Geeks episode for Doctor Who. We're so stoked to be sharing this laugh-filled interview with some extra special folks from Doctor Who, which will have its latest season starting up on Disney Plus on May 10th. Special thanks, as always, to our friends at Disney Plus Canada for these fantastic opportunities to get to talk to the people we love. But before we introduce those lovely people who make the things that we love, and I guess, you know what, I think we love them too. Someone I love, let me introduce you to my Dalek-loving doctor. He's Darcy the Whovian Hudson. How's it going, man?
Going well. I love you too, buddy.
Oh, thanks. There we go. Sharing all the love. This, I want to kind of start off here before we get into things by congratulating you on your first ever interview.
I didn't embarrass myself, so to me that's a win.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we thought you were only going to get to say one thing. You got to say a few more things, which is kind of nice.
I opened my mouth more than I was supposed to, so that's a good thing. Again, I was very starstruck. The Doctor Who fan in me was just freaking out over the fact that the companion and the Doctor were just on the other side of the screen to us. So that was a really, really surreal moment, and I'm on board for doing that a bit more going forward. So
yeah. As soon as you have I think as soon as you have your first one, you kind of
the intimidation is kind of lessened after that point. I think.
Yeah. Well, and then soon we'll get you into some in-person interviews. We'll see how that goes.
Okay, that's baby steps, my friend. Baby steps.
Baby steps. But Darcy, would you mind letting our lovely listeners, I mean, you kind of already said who we're talking to, but would you mind just maybe letting them know exactly who we got a chance to chat with?
Yes, of course. I did mention that we got to talk to the newest Doctor and his companion. So Ncuti Gatwa and Millie Gibson sat down with us for about a quick 4 minutes where it was full of laughs and a lot of fun. And it was, a really good first interview, I think. These great atmosphere to enter into.
Yeah, and you'll hear in this interview all the different giggles and the laughs and things like the giggle. Darcy, the giggle is real. Longtime Whovians will know what I'm talking about. I didn't know what I was talking about until we did our review, which, by the way, our spoiler-free review for technically the Christmas special, as well as the first two episodes, is out now. You can check out our full thoughts maybe before you go into the series, or even if you've, by the time you listen to this, maybe you've seen a couple episodes already. But no, I'm having a lot of fun with this series, and I'm looking forward to more of it. But listen, without further ado, let's get to the who of it all. And let's get to this interview with Ncuti Gatwa and Millie Gibson. Hey there, my name's Nate.
I'm Darcy.
Hi. I'm so sorry, I'm swallowing a mint.
Oh, that's okay. Got to keep that breath fresh,
Yeah, it stinks. So.
Shut up.
I'm joking.
Shut your mouth, Millie Gibson.
Thank you both so much for joining us on the Geekcentric podcast. We're both big fans of both of you. And Darcy here is a longtime Whovian, but for me, Ncuti, I'm happy to say you'll be my doctor in the same way that David Tennant was your doctor. What's that feel like to know that you're going to be so many people's first doctor?
Wild. It feels very wild. You don't quite contend with that notion until you're releasing the show into the world and you're thinking about that. But no, it's lovely. I hope that I can do you proud. I just hope I'll do you proud.
You already have.
A great start, that's for sure.
Oh, thank you, gents. Thank you.
Millie, for yourself, growing up watching the show with your dad, were there any lessons that helped inform your performance as Ruby Sunday, apart from getting ready to run a lot?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't really know. I think it's just, there's such a certain level of nostalgia you get when you're watching Doctor Who. So I think just setting that sort of relatable tone of the companion, because you can't really relate to the Doctor because he's an alien with two hearts. So I think the companion's role is for someone to just be like, oh, okay, Ruby, yeah, I can totally see myself react in the way she reacts, and oh my Bridgerton. So I think when I watched it, that was very much how I felt watching Amy Pond and other companions before herself. So yeah, I just wanted it to be as relatable and as enjoyable to watch as possible.
Well, I gotta say, I mean, the relatability, the chemistry, we both talked about
So good.
off the charts between the two of you. Now, kind of a silly question, but kind of actually works for where we started this
yeah.
interview, oddly enough, with scents and odors. Ncuti, I've heard in other interviews that you have a secret scent that you've claimed for yourself, and we dare not ask. We're not going to ask you what it is. Don't worry, we don't want to know. We know too many people are bothering you about it. But I did want to ask both of you, for each of your characters, what do you think they smell like? Like, Millie, what does the Doctor smell like?
Just like
What a good question.
like a
Go on, Millie.
like a like what I think he smells like? Metal.
Whoa. like metal?
I think she meant the material. More
material.
Because I'm thinking you're not really human.
Right.
I have
you're
logic
taking this very
behind
lit-
this.
Okay, yes.
So
Because he's not human, he smells like metal. I was.
He has his own
It's on what, Millie? It's his own scent. And it's metal.
own scent.
Yeah.
Which is what? What's that?
I feel like it's metal. I just
Fine.
have
Ncuti, you can. This is where you can get her back. This is where you can get her back. What is Ruby? What is Ruby Sunday?
Ruby Sunday, I reckon smells like I don't know. I feel like it's a sort of vanilla-based perfume. I feel like it's
like
No,
so vanilla.
fine.
That's
what do
a
you
cop
think?
out. I said metal.
And how is that any better, Millie? Mine is in the realms of reality.
All right, all right.
I feel like it's like
It's like it's a sweet,
but
it's
a bit spicy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's sweet
Oh,
and it's
okay.
spicy.
Yours is
It's-
like okay, fine. Okay,
Go on.
like coconutty.
Fine. There we go.
There we go. Well, both of
What
you,
a
There it
end.
ends.
both of you seem like you smell fantastic. And both of you are so excellent in the show. Again, your chemistry is obviously, as we can even just see here talking about your odors. We can't wait to see what you both get up to in this show. So thank you so much for joining us and answering
you
these
so
Thank you
much.
for bearing with
Thank
us.
you.
And we are back. That might be the most I've laughed in an interview that we've done. Maybe.
Well, again, that was a great icebreaker for me in terms of interviews because it was such a fun, light atmosphere. Like they were from the get-go, they were laughing basically, and that was off to a great start. And the fact that we managed to bring it full circle with our question that we had planned beforehand, and the fact that we're related to what set off that whole little interview thing was just fantastic.
Well, thank you, Ncuti, for putting in a mint in your mouth as we started. It really did work towards our final question, and yeah, I think those are some very interesting answers. Metal, coconut.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. He's alien. He probably wouldn't smell like something you know how to describe easily. So I
Interesting.
understand
Okay.
why she was having a hard time there. That's why I was nodding along. I got it.
That's fair. And she mentioned Millie mentioned Amy Pond as a bit of sort of her inspiration for her companion. I'm not entirely familiar with Amy Pond, but I'm sure that made a lot of sense to you.
Oh, she is a huge fan favorite in terms of companions. I mean, every companion is there. It's Doctor Who. You love all of them,
Mhm.
but she in particular was very special, especially with how her story and Rory's story ended up coming full circle and really working back towards the 11th Doctor at the time. So she had again the whole relatability that Millie was talking about. You can really understand why Amy Pond was the first one to come to mind because Amy was so grounded in and very relatable.
Yeah, and I think if you listen to our review, you'll hear us talk about the fact that she's not only super relatable. But Millie is just a very sort of fresh face to this franchise, but it just in general. And we, we kind of mention and talk about how a lot of times in this industry we get people that are, they're supposed to be playing 19, but they're obviously not 19. She very much is, and in a really delightful, lovely way. I think she brings a really good energy to the series.
She makes it really feel genuine.
Yes.
That's to me the most way you can describe what she brings to the performance as the companion this time around. And again, it's the chemistry is what you watch for, and you can feel it with this interview. You can feel it with these first few episodes from the series, and just going forward that these two will get along and have a lot of fun going on crazy adventures together.
Yeah, and like I said, I think Ncuti is making me proud. I think he's doing an excellent job as this latest Doctor, and yeah, I think it was some lovely moments leading up to just nonstop laughter, and yeah, it was a ton of fun. So hopefully we get to chat with them maybe in the future for future adventures that they might be going on.
That would be awesome. A season 2, we know it's coming. I'd love to, pick their brains after a full season of their adventures and see what they think is next for them.
Absolutely. But that is it for this special Behind the Geeks episode. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to subscribe to us wherever you like to listen to podcasts, if you haven't already. And if you want to write into the show with your thoughts on this series or any of the movies or anything that we cover here on the Geekcentric podcast, well, you don't have to figure out the scent of a two-hearted Doctor alien. I guess he is an alien, right?
He is. Oh yeah.
Instead, Darcy, can you let our lovely Whovians know how they can reach us?
Of course. They can reach us at wearegeekcentric@gmail.com. That's wearegeekcentric@gmail.com. Or if that's too much like turning into a Cyberman, you can reach out to us on X or Twitter at GeekcentricYT or on Instagram at wearegeekcentric.
On top of that spoiler-free review and this interview, we also have a ton of interviews available to check out. We've got some great interviews, some of our more recent interviews, like with Simon Kinberg for the Apple series, original series Sugar, as well as some of the cast of X-Men 97 and some of the creatives behind X-Men 97. And we've got some interviews on the way that I think you might enjoy if you are maybe into some more simian films. I don't know how to tease that any further, but stay tuned. Definitely subscribe to kind of see what we've been getting up to and what we're going to continue to get up to throughout the rest of this month and throughout the rest of this year. It is only going to get busier and busier as the hot geek summer kind of rolls in and all the odors start to the geeky odors start to come out.
Hot geek odors are not odors you want to picture or ever experience.
Maybe
really.
not those ones. No, I'll take metal or spicy vanilla any day over hot geek odors. But Darcy, thank you so much for joining me for this Who interview. And as we say, love ya.
Laters.